gosh, you've grown so much. Oh, you're beautiful. Gosh, we need to get presents. Give me a hug. Thank you. My little cake. My little, oh my God, your dress is beautiful. Thank you so much. It's so pretty. Oh, fancy.
So let's try it. And here's Rabbi Bauer. We're turning in our book to page 172.
Start with the fact that our bodies work. Because how many of us woke up today and said, oh my God, it all works? We usually only focus on like, ugh, my back hurts. And we don't think about anything else. And this, the rabbis, they turn around, they go, look, think about everything else that works. When you realize your body works, then we're going to flip the page and we're going to move to our souls. And slowly but surely, we're going to ramp up.
Hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochim mitzavecha hayon alevavecha leod lahem lelohim ani Adonai Elohim.
נקדש את שמך בעולם, כשם שמקדישים אותו בשמי מרום, ככתוב ביד נביאך, וקרא זה אל זה ואמר. Oh, heart of mine, take the time to feel the sadness. Love is always near. It seems they go together. The walls are coming down and down and down. Life is Ein kamocha va'elokim Adonai, ve'ein kema'asecha malchutecha malchut, kol olamim u'memshaltecha bechol dor v'dor. Adonai melech, Adonai malach, Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed. Adonai oz le'amo yitein, Adonai yevarech et amo v'shalom. Av harachamim heitiva v'rtzoncha et Zion tibnei chomo.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Kadosh Shemo.
Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Gevura v'tiferet and tzachon. Ki chol b'shamayim u'ba'aretz, ki chol b'shamayim u'ba'aretz. Lecha Adonai ha'mamlacha v'mitnaseh lechol berot. Oseh shalom b'mromav, u'yaseh shalom aleinu. Oseh shalom b'mromav, u'yaseh shalom aleinu. Oseh shalom b'mromav, u'yaseh shalom aleinu. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu. Ve'akol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu.
Today, I will be remembering Faye Prima. Faye was born in 1936. She lived in Yelsk. Her father's name was Aaron, and her mother's name was not on record. Faye sadly passed away on July in 1941, when she was only 5 years old. The place where she is buried is not recorded.
Ready? Here you go. Baruch Hu Adonai HaBarach.
Baruch Adonai HaBarach Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher b'chabanu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai notein ha'Torah.
Amen.
Amen. Vayikra el Moshe, vayadaber Adonai elav, meochel moed lemor, taber el bnei Yisrael, vel marta alehem Adam, ki yakriv mikem korban ladonai. Min habehema, min habakar, umin hatzon, takrifu et korbanchem. Imola korbano, min habakar, zachar tamim, yakrivenu. El petach, ohel moed, yakriv oto. Lirtzono livnei Adonai.
Baruch Hu Adonai HaBarach.
Baruch Adonai HaBarach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch
Adonai.
Baruch Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher b'charbanu mikol ha'amim. V'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai notein ha'Torah. Amen.
Amen. V'samach yado al rosh ha'olam. V'nirtzah lo lechaper alav. V'shachat et bein habakar livnei Adonai. V'hikrivu b'nei Aharon hakohanim et Adam. V'zarku et Adam al hamizbeach saviv. Asher petach ohel moed. V'hivshit et ha'olah. V'nitach otah min tachecha. V'natnu b'nei Aharon hakohen esh al hamizbeach. Ve'archu eitzim al ha'esh.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher natan lanu Torat emet. V'hayei olam nota b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai notein ha'Torah. Amen.
So before I call up our bat mitzvah, because this is the moment, she's not a bat mitzvah yet. She will become a bat mitzvah when she reads the very first line here in Hebrew. So we gotta wait a second before we do that. Tahamot, Penina Miriam Bat Yitel David Ve'Yuchudit Chana. Third to be called to the honor of blessing our Torah, our bat mitzvah.
Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMavorach.
Baruch Adonai Melech Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai HaMavorach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim. V'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai notein ha'Torah.
Amen.
Ve'archu b'nei Aharon hakohanim et hanetachim et harosh ve'et hapader al ha'etzim asher al ha'esh asher al hamizbeach v'kirbo uchra'av yirchatz b'mayim והקטיר הכהן את הכל המזבח עולה ישרח ניחוח לאדוני. ואם מן הצאן קורבנו מן הכספים או מן העזים לעולה זכר תמים יקריבנו. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר נתן לנו תורת אמת וחיי עולם נוטע בתוכנו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
אמן. יישר כוח.
יישר כוח. יעמוד, בגוללת, יעמוד.
Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar b'nvi'im tovim v'ratza v'divrhem hane'emarim be'emet. Baruch atah Adonai Abocher b'Torah uv'Moshe Avdo uv'Yisrael amo u'minvi'ei ha'emet v'tzedek b'fi kol chai tamim le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh Hashabbat.
יישר כוח. That's awesome. You just did everything.
In this week's Parsha, Vayikra, we read about the instructions given to Moses by God to help people practice the service of sacrifice. The sacrifices they made were with meat and grain. This Parsha is also about sin, and whether or not Moses and God allowed you to rid yourself of sin, and the offering to worship to clear their name. As with most things in Judaism, there is not one single way to understand the Torah. The first commentator I looked at, Moses ben Nachman, or more commonly known as Ramban. The Ramban veers away from talking about sacrifice in general and instead looks at the reason for sacrifice, and specifically where they are doing sacrifice to atone for the sins they have committed. I found the Ramban to be the most reasonable of all people I read about. He knows that no human is perfect, no matter how many times you go to synagogue a day and no matter how much you know about the Torah. He was a Spanish scholar and rabbi and a Jewish religion leader. Ramban was a poet, philosopher, physician, and Kabbalist. Moses ben Nachman explains that it is natural for humans to have evil thoughts. Ramban explains, we think of cheating our neighbors, of twisting the truth to suit our selfish purposes, of secretly taking with which does not belong to us. Ramban says that all those thoughts are only seen and heard by God, and that it is the first step towards sin. I do not agree nor disagree with what the Ramban is saying. He is simply stating the truth, which is no human is perfect. However, I do not agree with the idea of having secret thoughts is the first step towards sin. The second commentator I explored was Nechama Leibowitz, a well-known Israeli Bible scholar. Nechama believes that the different offerings that were given will not be given today. The reintroduction of animal sacrifice is not likely. She believes that sacrificing could promote you to be closer to the divine. Nechama believes that everyone should be treated equally, and that they are in the eyes of God. But if you look down or ignore the poor and sick, your sacrifice will be stained with crime. I do agree with what Nechama Leibowitz is saying, as she summarizes the Parsha Vayikra. She knew that all people needed to be treated equally. There is one commentator in particular I was quite skeptical about. His name is Rambam, not to be confused with Ramban. And here's my problem fully agreeing with what he had said. The problem with me not being able to side with him is the fact that the man lived in the 13th century, which means much information could have been lost and people could have changed his opinion because they didn't like what he was saying. My problem with him was not what he wrote, but the transmission of his writing. When I said this, Rabbi Bauer called me a Reformed Jew for the first time. I was questioning the fact that the man lived in the 13th century, which means if people didn't like what he was saying, they could have easily changed it with the dot of an I or the cross of a T. There I go again, being a Reformed Jew, questioning the writing of past religious scholars. After generations of commentators sharing their view on this very text, now it is my turn to stand up and share what I believe and how I fit into this text. While commentators that came before me focused solely on sacrifice that occurred in the temple, I really understood the concept of sacrifice and what you can give up in your life for something greater. Just this year, I began to make sacrifices. Making sacrifices is something we all wish we didn't have to do. Can I get a six-pack while eating anything I want? If that was how it worked, I would not sacrifice that last donut. Can I get straight A's on tests without studying? No. I really, really, really wish, but no. I have to use my time wisely because there is limited time when I'm carpooling for volleyball or have project after project after project for school. I started out by stopping dance in late November of 2018, and though I miss it, I have new things keeping me busy. For example, 7th grade, and the amount of homework and projects that your teacher thinks is necessary. Then I also started volleyball last year with the CYO season. We ended up placing first in the county for 7th grade B teams. It was so fun, so I decided to continue with a club team. I can now say that I play volleyball as a first-year player at Marin Juniors. It has been a lot of effort and self-sacrifice, but it is absolutely worth it because I am having the time of my life on the court and with my awesome team members. I also try to be a leader on the court for my entire team. I try. My entire family also made one huge sacrifice, moving 500 miles upstate to where we are now, Northern California. We moved because my dad had become very successful in his work, and we were missing him every week when he would come home tired. In June 2016, we finally moved to Northern California. It was so hard to start 5th grade off, not knowing anybody, and missing home, but I can say that I made it through to a much better year of 6th grade, and now to 7th grade, where I am as busy as I have ever been. And of course, there are still the friend problems and the rumors and the scheduling errors. But when people ask me, do you miss it in Southern California? I answer the same every time. This is my home, and I love it here. The sacrifice was worth it to have my family together every day in the incredible town we live in. I wouldn't change anything for the world. Finally, my takeaway for all of you. My hope would be that people do not fear change, but embrace change. While my instinct was not to want to move to Northern California, I did so in order to be with my family. When the Jews were in Israel and the temple was destroyed in the year 70 CE, and we were forced to move to the diaspora, we were met with choice. Either A, wait for the third temple to be built and refuse to adapt to our new environment, or B, adapt to our new reality and make Judaism portable. As you can see, as we sit in the synagogue here today, we choose change and adaptation and have thrived ever since. My hope for all of you is that everyone will embrace change instead of being afraid, to really go after whatever it is you want to do with this time you are given. Thank you very much for coming to help me embrace this change with me and my family. Finally, I would like to give a thanks to my entire family for helping me along this journey, for helping me with my blessings to my Torah portion. I would like to give the biggest thanks I could give to both of my parents, for driving me to the synagogue, for helping me along this 2-year journey, for helping me while I laugh and while I cry, and for the amazing party we're having later. I would like to give a huge thanks to my 2 best friends for life, Morgan and Adam. You guys make me laugh, and yell, and scream. Mostly laugh, and I thank you for that. I would like to give a huge thanks to all my friends for sticking by me for almost 3 years now. I would like to give a huge thanks to Cantor Audie for being so understanding, a great friend, and an incredible teacher. And a big thanks to Rabbi Bauer for practicing with me and being here today to help me along this incredible journey. And finally, thank you to all of you for being here today. I feel very fortunate to have everyone here to celebrate this special day with me. Shabbat Shalom.
Kate, today you took just an amazingly special step in life, and we are so, so proud of you. This is a really special day that you're always going to remember. This is also a really special day, and just by chance, exactly 20 years ago to the day, Mom and I got engaged. She said yes, actually. I wasn't sure.
Lucky you.
We were sitting on this bench in Manhattan Beach as I gave her this ring, and we were looking out, and we had no idea what the journey was that we were in for. And then on December 2nd, 2005, at 2:05 p.m. in the afternoon, this gorgeous girl, Katelyn Marie, arrived. Kate, I remember bathing you at the beginning, and I was so scared. I had no idea what I was doing, and I had no idea for a long time. But together we grew, and you would always just look into my eyes, even before you could speak, and you were like, "Dad, we got this." And then as soon as you could actually speak, we would always talk through things, and we grew together, and you had this beautiful soul. And just watching you today, it's a true honor to raise you. It's an honor to watch the beautiful young lady that you've become, and you're just one of our most precious blessings. Kate, you're an amazing self-starter. We took a break from the synagogue after Morgan and Adam finished preschool. We had all these sports teams, and life just got really busy between sports and life and work and everything else. And then when we moved up north here, we all decided that we wanted to rejoin the synagogue. And Kate, you came to us in 5th grade, and I remember you saying that you wanted to reconnect and you wanted to be a bat mitzvah. And from that time on, you truly made it your work, and you jumped in with both feet and fully leaned in and really worked hard on becoming a bat mitzvah, going once or twice a week to Hebrew school. And we're just so proud of you, how you put your all into that. Kate, your grandma used to tell me and Uncle Jason, every day she would say, "The sky is the limit." And from the bottom of our heart, Kate, I just want to say I think the sky is the limit for you. Just remember that every day.
Now it's my turn. Oh yeah. So, Katelyn, it has been my gift, my true gift, to share this journey with you. The planning, the studying, the traveling to and from synagogue, listening to Cantor Addie chant over my speakers in the car, stamping envelopes, tasting the food for that yummy party we're going to have later. All of this has been a joy. But my favorite memory, okay, I'll get it together. My favorite memory will be this one. Just looking into your beautiful eyes and really looking up and saying, God has blessed me with the most beautiful girl and my best friend. You have brought such deep and profound love to my life and to Dad's life, you just have no idea. My blessing for you is this, that you find a path in life that leads you to true delight. I hope you find passion in a profession that you truly love. I hope you find friends and always have friends who support you and love you, as you have 4 rows. I wish for you a partner who loves you truly and deeply, because that's what you deserve. I wish for you to be a person of character, strong, steadfast, always standing with your will. But be gentle and kind and honest. May you always look to Dad and I for truth, for love, for understanding, and for most of all, our safety. May your love for family and friends bring you joy and strength, and may you look back on this day with the warmth of tradition, knowing that you have chosen to take your place in continuing what our ancestors started many, many years ago. Most of all, Katelyn Marie, I need you to know that you and Morgan and Adam are truly Dad and my greatest works of art.
So Kate, I just want you to take a moment here and take a deep breath and look out into the eyes of all of your family and friends that are here. This is a true moment of support. It's a moment of delight. This is a special moment, and everybody is here for you. And I also want to thank Cantor Addie and Rabbi Bauer for all of the support and training.
Just remember, you're very lucky to have both sets of grandparents here with you today. When you look at your grandparents, Nanny, Papa, Grammy, and Grampy, just know that they started these traditions for our family, and you are the one continuing them. The sky is the limit. We all know you're beautiful. We all know you're intelligent. We all know that you are the most lovely person in the world. But we want you to know that we will always be here for you no matter what. Ready? Okay. And now we end by quoting a favorite poet and songwriter. May God bless and keep you always. May your wishes all come true. May you always do for others and let others do for you. May you build a ladder to the stars and climb on every rung. May you stay forever young, always forever young. We love you.
enjoy learning with you. And to watch the confidence and the light that you bring into the world. Because really, if you look at what today is about us handing you this Torah and saying, you are now the newest adult in our community. And it's really about us saying, we're not going to accept the world as it is, but we're trying to push the world as it ought to be. And you bring this unique light into the world. And I actually thought the most beautiful thing I saw all morning was on your second Aliyah. Was that you got to the second Aliyah and you looked over at Cantor Addie about what's the start. And you knew the start. Yeah. And then you start and the thing just flowed. Because you have it inside of you. And so, on a week like this, when you look out in the world and it can seem so dark, this is what the hope is that we look at someone who has that gift inside of them, that light inside of them, and that we hope you charge into the world with the Torah in your arms and the gifts that you've been born with and the gifts that you've cultivated. And you really do shift this world from how it ought to be. And so there's a blessing that Cantor and Ade and I would like to give you, which is, it's the oldest blessing in all of Judaism, which says we hope you're safe, we hope your soul's filled up, but really, ultimately, in all of your journeys, at high moments like right now, at really nervous moments like the beginning of the service, and dark moments later in life, is that you find a place of shalom, a place of wholeness, and a place of peace. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, b'yamad yivrach yotei v'yamlich malchutei, b'chayechon v'yomechon v'chayei d'chol Beit Yisrael. Vintage Tuesday. So I'm going to ask everyone to please take their candy wrappers in one hand if you have candy wrappers, and then your prayer books in the other hand, because at the very, very end, I'm going to ask you to return the prayer books to the cart. And I'm going to ask our bat mitzvah to please take the challah, and she's going to head to the middle of the aisle. And if you could take your prayer book in one hand and come and reach down and touch the challah, or touch someone who is touching the challah.